A college student has completely obliterated one of the main conservative arguments against Kamala Harris.
We were talking, Marcus, about this constant criticism about the vice president not being able, about the vice president being in office for these last, he's already upset about it. The vice president being in office for all these years and not being able to make the change was the allegation from J.D. Vance. You said to me, I've been to high school civics class. Why did you say that?
Because if anybody took high school civics class, they'd know what the vice president can do and what the vice president can do. I want to make a quick point. Neither candidate on that stage talked about what executive action they're going to take on day one to do what they want, nor were they asked, because they know that they can't. That's not how the vice presidency works. You don't get to do what you want. You do what the president delegates you to do.
And boom. So now that was MSNBC's Jacob Soboroff interviewing college students in Rochester, Michigan. And the guy that he interviewed, Marcus, is apparently smarter than all the Fox News pundits, the former president of the United States, and his vice presidential pick. Look, the reason that Kamala Harris hasn't done the things that she says she wants to do is because she doesn't have the power to do that. She is not the president. Plus, there are things the president cannot do without Congress. They kind of have to pass the bills, which is really hard to do when one side, the Republicans, blocks basically everything that you want to do, including bipartisan bills on immigration. Now, by the way, I didn't like that bill, the Lankford bill, okay? It was very draconian. And it kind of bummed me out that, you know, Walz was talking up that bill. But, you know, again, that's just my perspective here. I think it was too draconian against asylum seekers, etc. But here's the thing. The reason that the Republicans blocked it is because Donald Trump wanted to run on immigration. Walz had pointed that out during the debate, and that is absolutely true. He told Republicans, you need to block the bill because I want to run on this issue, okay? And they said, yes, sir. Of course, sir. Whatever you say, sir. We're a cult of personality. We're not even conservative anymore. We're just, you know, a cult of personality with fascism. Okay, well, now here's the thing, though. Republicans bank on ignorance in order to make their arguments. Again, they're asking, oh, why did Harris do any of your policies then? You had 4 years. You had 4 years to do this. No, she didn't, because she wasn't in power. Okay? Again, they know this. All right. They know that a lot of people, a lot of voters have never taken civics classes and have no idea what the job of the vice president actually is. Okay. No, what the vice president does is she is the tie-breaking vote in the Senate. Okay. And if the president is unable to fulfill their duties, then the vice president takes over. That's it. Now, I guess they could try to twist this and be like, well, Biden doesn't even know that he's alive, much less that he's the president. So really, it's Kamala Harris that was in power. But wait a minute. I thought they were also claiming that it was actually Obama that is in power. Yeah. Obama. Oh, he's pulling the strings. But wait, is it Obama or is it Kamala Harris or what? Who is it? No, it's ridiculous. They have all sorts of weird conspiracy theories about this, all right? But that said, the main job of the vice president is generally to be a tie-breaking vote or to take over if the president is indisposed, right? Now, that said, getting back to Marcus, he is as annoyed of this talking point as I think most of us are, okay? Throughout the debate, Vance was like, why didn't Kamala do this thing that she said that she wants to do? She's not the president. And I wish Tim Walz would have said that. Been like, hey, she's not president. That's not how it works. And by the way, if Donald Trump wins, he'll be the president, not J.D. Vance. Does J.D. Vance understand the job that he's actually applying for? Of course he does. Again, this is all about a strategy of weaponized ignorance. All right? He thinks all of his supporters are idiots and don't know what the job entails. And he might be right. But he also knows that Donald Trump's an idiot too. Because Trump had said, well, the VP, Vice President Mike Pence, could have picked the winner of the election through the certification. He could have just allowed me to win the election by not certifying it. What? No, that's not what the vice president can actually do. Okay, it's a ceremonial role certifying the election, but it doesn't actually mean that if you don't certify the election that somehow that invalidates the entire thing. No, no. And it doesn't mean that he can prevent the new president from taking office. Because if that were the case, then why couldn't Kamala Harris say, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to certify your win? She'd never do that. And if she did, it would never work. It wouldn't mean that she was blocking you from being president. Again, all of this is a great reason to bring back civics classes as mandatory. Because apparently it is very clear that there's a lot of people out there that could really use it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. Patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.